we're going to do more strength Pilates.
Yes, light
flow.
weights, exactly.
Yeah.
Lots of mobility. I have got a Pilates ring out. If you have one, you can grab one, but you don't necessarily need one. You can use a cushion, or you can just use your hand, and you'll see why in a second.
They're great though, and you can get them for about £20 on Amazon. Even cheaper.
£8.
£8
Yeah, that's the
on
cheapest I
Amazon.
think.
They really kill your inner thigh. So we'll get started now. I'm just going to remove the comment so you can see the whole entirety of Nat, and we can get started. Tap filter, Nat. Okay, excellent. All right, let's go.
Okay, so we're going to get started lying down, which is nice, isn't it? So we're going to get started lying down, doing lots of mobility. Lying on your back, we're going to take our left leg over the right and lie on the right side. And we're going to come into our open book stretch. Take a deep breath in, and then exhale. You're going to swoop that left arm up and over your head, and inhale, return. It's going to stretch out the chest, and you're going to mobilize your thoracic, so that mid-back area. Go for one more. Good, holding for 2, 1, back to lying on your back, and you're going to cross your right leg over your left leg. Lie on your left side, deep breath in, exhale, big reach up and over with that right arm. And you want to feel that chest stretch out nicely. And then return. Go for 2 more. Good, big reach. And your last one. Big stretch up and over your head. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Let's go into our windscreen method. So your feet will be mat width. You're going to lower your knees to the right and to the left, keeping your shoulders on the mat. You can bring your arms out to the side just to help stabilize you. Good. Go for one more on each side. And stop there. Then you're going to bring the knees in towards the chest, give them a little hug, rock from side to side, which always feels quite nice because we're just lengthening out that lower back. Good. Right, stopping there. From here, you're going to take your ring if you have one, and if you don't, you're going to use a hand or your hands, a yoga block. And we're going to place the ring against the right thigh, so it's going to be just above the knee. Your right hand is on the ring, and you're going to bring your left leg into a tabletop. Okay, your left arm's going to reach up to the sky. You're going to keep pushing into the ring, and you're going to extend the left leg forwards and then return. So it's an exhale to reach and an inhale to return. And we want to feel that the lower back is very gently touching the mat, or your spine is in neutral, as long as you feel that it's just your core working and not your back muscles. Good. So we are here for another 10 seconds. Going for a powerful out breath. That exhale really works with your deep core muscles. So you want to breathe out through the mouth, and you're going to feel the core fire up a little bit more. Last one. Perfect. Right, switching sides. Now your hands or the yoga block or the Pilates ring is going to go against that left leg, and you're going to reach your right arm and leg away from each other. And again, making sure that you're tucking in here, belly button drawing down towards the spine slightly. Good. We're here for another 3. Nice, go for 2. And our last one. Reach. And stop there. Right, that Pilates ring is going to go between the knees. If you don't have a Pilates ring, you can use a yoga block or grab a cushion, or just squeeze your knees together. Feet are flat down on the floor. You're going to reach your arms up, and I want you to tuck your hips under. So really lifting that tailbone off first. Squeeze the ring, lift your hips, and then you're going to slowly roll back down, release. And again, squeeze the ring, tuck the hips, start lifting your spine off the mat, vertebra by vertebra, and then you roll back down, vertebra by vertebra. Good. So you want to feel like you're gripping with the backs of those legs. Your glutes are engaged, and your inner thighs are working hard too. We're here for another 4. Good, going for 3. Lifting, lifting. We have 2 more and then we're going to lift and hold. So we're getting the inner thighs a little active here as well as the backs of the legs. Good, our next one we're going to lift and hold. So tucking in, squeezing those butt muscles. We're going to pulse into the ring or to the cushion. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold it. So it's a static hold for 10. Make sure you're really tucked in. Then we're going to go for 10 pulses. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold. Static hold, keep engaging the backs of the legs. Feel like you're pulling your heels towards your glutes. Final 10 pulses. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, squeeze and hold. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, roll down. I can hear Trinny's finding that effective. Right, give those knees a little hug, rock from side to side. That's it, really nice. Then we're going to place the feet down, turn onto your side, push yourself up and turn over. From here, I want you to take a deep breath in, flex your spine, and you're going to hold it for 3, 2, 1, then exhale, extend, draw the shoulders down, hold it, 3, 2, 1, round your spine. Good, and then extend your spine last time. Nice, come to your neutral position. You're going to push your hips back. Place your right hand in the center so it's between the knees. Left hand goes behind your head. Take a deep breath and bring your left elbow down to the mat. And then exhale, you're going to twist, spiraling to the left. Inhale, bring it down. And exhale, lift and twist. Go for one more like that. Big reach. Good, and then we switch sides. That left arm reaches forwards, right hand behind your head, deep breath in, and then exhale, twist. Try and straighten that left arm, Trinny, so we're going to reach that left arm forwards, that's it. Inhale, and exhale, lift, last one. Good, and stopping there. You're going to walk your hands towards your knees, tuck the toes under, and then slowly stand. Okay. From there, we're going to bring our feet to mat width. I want you to reach the arms forward, send the hips back. So palms are turned down here, chest is down towards the ground. You're going to reach that left arm back, squeeze the back, reach forward. So it's an exhale to reach and squeeze. Hands go forwards, you're going to drop down onto the mat. You're going to walk forwards, hold it for 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back, knees are bent. You reach those arms forwards, deep breath in, exhale, reach. Inhale, center, exhale, reach. Inhale, center, walk those hands out. Good, 3, 2, 1. So we're getting in a little extra core engagement. Good, so now we're still encouraging a little rotation in the back. We're getting in a little bit of leg work, some core work, some shoulder stability. Arms are activating. Reach, nice. We've got one more after this. Holding for 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back. Deep breath in, exhale, reach and squeeze. Inhale, center, exhale, reach and squeeze. We've got one more of those planks. We're going to walk the hands out. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Walk the hands back, and then we're going to stand. Good. Come into a dynamic chest stretch. We're going to open and close those arms. Okay, Trinny's grabbing some water. Make sure you've got some water to hand, and I'm just going to grab some light weight. So you will now want, say 2 kilos, 3 kilos. You could even use 1 kilo. So I'm just grabbing the light ones. Okay, right, we're going to use some light weights. We're going to do a nice little combination. We are going to be kneeling for this, so if you need to fold your mat over, put a cushion under your knees, then do so, because it might be a little uncomfortable under the knees otherwise. So we're going to take our little weights. You don't have to use any weights at all. If you don't have them, you can just use body weight, but obviously weight is preferable. Hips are going to be tucked in here. We're going to punch 4 times forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Push back. Straighten the arms, 4 pulses up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come back. 1, 2. Arms are straight. Pull those shoulders back. Come forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach back. 2, 3, 4. So arms are straight. That's it. And then we're going to get the back, and we're going to get the triceps. We're getting the shoulders, and we're actually getting the glutes a little bit here too. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Keeping the hips as still as you can when you do those punches. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gives us a nice little routine, a nice bit of choreography. Perfect. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reach back. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're going to come up, lift those arms. You're going to lean back, open the arms, bring them forwards, then come forwards again. So it's a little bit of eccentric leg work. Open, bring them forwards. Good. And you'll see why you just need the light weights here, because the arms are staying switched on isometrically. Good. We're here for 3. Nice, go for 2. Open, that's it. And our last one, you're going to reach. Good, stop there. Okay, put those weights down for a moment. You can lengthen out that mat again. Good, we're actually going to go back into the glute bridge. We're going to do that all over again. So we've got the glute bridge, the plank, and then that exercise. So we're lying on our backs. That ring comes back. It's going to go between the knees because we're going to focus a little bit more on the inner thighs. Feet are flat down. Good. You're going to get a little bit of activation for those inner thighs to start with. Reach your arms up. You're going to tuck the hips. Lift that tailbone off first. Squeeze that Pilates ring. Good. Hold and then roll back down. And again, tucking in, squeeze and hold, roll back down. And make sure that you really are lifting that tailbone off. Don't worry about how high you're lifting, just feel you have got that glute engagement. Good. And feel like you are pulling your hips towards your heels. Nice. We're here for another 20 seconds. Going for 4, and then we're holding and we're doing those pulses. Good. Not yet though. We've got 3. Tucking in, lifting. Good. Rolling down. You have 2. Perfect. The next one we're going to hold. So you roll down, lift back up, and hold it. 10 pulses into that ring. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze and hold. Good. And again, 10 pulses. Go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze and hold. Keep gripping with the backs of those legs. Feel like your stomach is slightly switched on. And 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Squeeze and hold. Final hold. For 3, 2, 1. Roll down. Move that to one side. Turn onto your side. Push yourself up. You're going to go straight into our plank variation. We take a nice wide stance. So toes are turned out, your feet are around mat width. Arms reach forwards, you're going to shoot the hips back, take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left, squeezing that elbow back, get the back active. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. You're going to walk those hands forwards, come into your high plank for 3, 2, 1. Walk those hands back. Reach forwards. We're going to twist, come to the center. Making sure that your hips stay as still as possible. It's just about that upper sort of mid-back lifting. Walk those hands back. We're halfway through this exercise and then we're into that kneeling one. Squeeze, good. Center. Walk those hands out. Hold hold it. 3, 2, 1, making sure that we're not extending through that lower back. Use the breath. Exhale, squeeze, nice. Walking those hands forwards, hold it for 3, 2, 1. We've got one more. Deep breath in, exhale, reach and squeeze. Inhale, center, exhale, reach and squeeze. Walk those hands out. We're going to go for that little hold. Make sure that upper mid back's lifted, hips and shoulders are pretty much level. And then we're going to walk those hands back. Stand. Okay, we're into our third exercise. So coming into our little punches, I want you to grab hold of your dumbbells. Hips are tucked in. I'm actually going to go for the slightly heavy ones. Those ones are very light. So, grabbing hold of your dumbbells, we do the 4 punches and the 4 pulses back, okay? And then we have our little lean back. 3, 2, 1, go for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hips back, pulse the arms back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Keeping the hips still when you are doing those punches. You will feel the stomach working, you're going to feel the shoulders working. And when you do the pulses back, you've got your back working, your triceps working, the backs of the shoulders. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to really squeeze those triceps. Good. 20 seconds to go. 3, 4, hips are set in stone. Good. 2, 3, 4. Nice. Okay, we're finished with those punches. You're going to bring those arms up. You lean back, open, bring the arms back towards each other, come forwards. And again, leaning back, open the arms, bring them towards each other, lean forwards. Now we're going to start to feel the shoulders are waking up. Good, lean forwards. Perfect. 2 more. Nice, our last one. Open, good, and stop there. Awesome, right, we're going to put those weights down to one side. Lengthen out the mat again, have a sip of water if you need, and then we're going to move into the next part. Okay, so we are going to use slightly heavier dumbbells now. Just slightly. Just move it that way. We only need one. So we've got 1 8-kilo dumbbell. I'll give that to you. Actually, I'm just going to put that on the floor too. Okay, so holding that dumbbell in front of the chest, shoulders are set down. We're going to step out and then step in a squat. So you're going to step out to the side, squat, step in. Step out to the other side, squat, step in. So from the side or diagonally, pushing the hips back. It's not too heavy, we're taking our time with this. And we're working in a different plane of movement rather than just going up and down, we're stepping out to the side as well. So we're really strengthening the side of the leg. Good. Shoulders are set back. And if you don't have any weights, this is fine. You're just doing the exercise, you're still working your muscles. You know, it's just less intense. We're here for 4, 3, good, 2, last one, and stopping there. Nice. Okay, from there we're going to put that weight down. We're going to have the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips, and I want you to hover your knees in the air. You're going to lift your right foot up, lower, your left foot up, lower. So we are working the glutes a little bit, but we're really working on our core strength. And shoulders, bring the shoulders towards the front of the ribs. That's it. Keep the knee hovering. And you just come to that nice hip extension. It's just a nice little core exercise. Right, 4, 3, 2, last one, lying down completely on our stomachs now. So coming into the modified push-up position, lower your chest down. Good. From there, you're going to reach your arms out to the side and lift them. If you can't lift your back, just focus on lifting your arms, or sorry, your chest. Otherwise, see if you can come into an extension. Lifting, lifting. And making sure that you're tucking those hips in. So static hold, so arms straight up to the side, Trinny, in a T. We're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands are going to go underneath the chest. Pull the shoulders back and press yourself away from your mat. Good, pushing back into a child's pose, really slowly. Holding for 3, 2, 1, and then come back to the center. Nice, right, coming up onto your feet. We're going to go into the first exercise in a moment, having a little rest. First, if you need a sip of water, grab it. And then we're going to go back to our first exercise. So, as I said, you don't need a weight necessarily, but if you want to add that load, increase the intensity, then grab hold of the weight. So, taking that dumbbell, holding it in front of the chest, shoulders set down, your feet can be either forwards or slightly turned out. We're going to step to one side, squat, step to the other side, squat. Inhale, lower, exhale, drive up. Good. And this one, because there's a bit of movement involved, it can raise the heart rate a little bit. So you get that aerobic element. Good. 15 seconds. And then we're back down into our bear plank variation. Last one, and stop there. Okay, putting that weight down. We're back down, hands under the shoulders, knees directly under the hips, hover the knees in the air if you can. Otherwise, just keep one knee fixed and you can come into that alternating leg lift. Otherwise, we are here, alternating side to side. Take your time with this. So really, when you lift the leg, feel you've got that hip extension. So you're engaging the glute. Now we're not going to grow necessarily our glutes from this because they do require using weights, generally speaking, to increase that muscle mass. But it's nice to help put us into that hip extension to cue our body for when we are loading the glutes. We've got one more each side. Good, last one. And stop. Coming into that modified push-up position. Shoulders set down, you're going to slowly lower the chest down towards the mat. Bring the arms out to the side in that T shape. Lift the arms if you can. You're going to lift the chest. If, like me, you've got a lower back spasm today, you might want to put a rolled up towel underneath your hips because that can really help. And just keep your chest down, but focus on lifting the arms because we do want to work the back muscles. We're here for 5, 4. Lift those arms a little bit higher. Good, and then rest. You can rest your head on your arms and just move your hips side to side to ease off that back a little bit. Then you're going to push back into your child's pose. So hands go underneath the chest, shoulders set down, bit of tricep work. And then slowly pushing back. Nice deep breaths here. Then you're going to walk your hands to the left so you feel the right side of your body stretch out. And then walk your hands over to the right, feeling the left side of your body stretch out. Back to the center, slowly rolling up. Walk the hands towards your feet. Come up onto your feet, roll those shoulders back a couple of times. And then we're going to go into our next set of exercises. So, I want you to take hold of some medium dumbbells, I suppose. We're going to go for Trinny. I'm going to give you the 4s today. And I've got the last And I'll just get you the other one, which is over here. Right. So, with these medium dumbbells, Trinny's got a set of 4s, I've got a set of 5s. We're going to come into some bicep work. We're going to hold one arm at a right angle, so that's an isometric hold. And then the other side is going to be working full range of movement, okay? So we don't have to go really, really heavy here. We're going to do that for 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other side. So we're fatiguing that side, so hold that other arm up, that's it, shoulders back. So you've got a little contraction in that left side while we work the full range of movement in the right side. Try not to swing, you want to keep the shoulder set back. Last one. Good, we're going to switch. So now, deep breath in, lengthen, exhale, turn that palm towards your shoulder as you do that bicep curl. Okay. And you'll notice that it is actually quite tough because you did that little hold. 2, last one. Good, stop there. Right, we're going to use those same weights. Lie down on your back. And we're going to do a chest fly. So I want you to grab hold of those weights. We're now going to work the chest. Your knees, your feet can be flat on the floor. Take a deep breath in. You're going to open the arms out to the side. Make sure, do you want me to move those obstacles out of your way? You got there. So opening the arms, deep breath in. Exhale, bring them back towards each other. And here you can kind of puff out your chest a little bit. So this is another way of working the chest, but you'll notice your biceps work a little bit as you're opening your arms. Slow as you bring those arms down, you'll find that just before you reach the floor is where you feel like you are really working hard. Inhale, exhale, bring them back towards each other. Nice. Going for another 4. Good. Go for 3, 2, and then your last one. You're going to open those arms. Good. Reach the arms up, going straight into triceps. So I want you to inhale, bend your arms back. Exhale, extend overhead. You can bring the weights towards each other or keep them separated. If you bring the weights towards each other, you might find that it can be a little bit more intense, or you keep them separated. We're here for another 20 seconds. And you use that out breath as you extend your arms, so when you're exerting yourself the most. Good. Go for 2. Last one. Nice, and stop there. Good, placing those weights down. We're going to sit up. And then we're going to go back into our biceps. So having a little rest, we could do a little chest stretch, dynamic chest stretch, and then it's bicep time again. So just doing 2 sets and get that nice upper body work in today. Right, bicep time. So you just need your medium dumbbells. You might want to go a little heavier this time, or maybe even lighter. Right, left arm stays at a 90-degree angle. You're going to turn that right palm to the shoulder. Keep the shoulder set back, hips tucked. When I say hips tucked, you just want to keep your spine neutral so you're not extending the back or pushing the hips forwards too much. 2, last one. Good, and then we're going to switch. So down, that right arm stays in that fixed position, and you'll start to feel that it's really working now. Good. We're here for another 4. So we bring that right arm down a little bit. That's it. So it's just at a 90-degree angle. There we go. Last one. And stop. Okay. Chest flies again. Lying down on our mats. So putting those weights down. So we're still working the biceps a little bit, but now we bring the chest into it. Pushing those arms up, take a deep breath in. You're gonna open those arms out to the side. And exhale. Squeeze those chest muscles. Make sure it's nice and slow as you're opening the arms. Good. Using the breath, inhale, bring those weights down to the floor, exhale, push them up towards the sky. Going for 4, 3, 2, and then your last one.
I found some web results. I can show them if you ask again from your iPhone.
Right, push those arms up to the sky. You're going to take a deep breath in, bring the arms back. We're straight into the back of the arm now. So we've worked the front of the arm, we work the chest, now we're working the back of the arms with these tricep overhead extensions or skull crushers. Good. Keep the top of the arm as still as possible, and then you extend. Feel like you're fully straightening the arm. You're squeezing those triceps. Good. We're here for 4. Go for 3. Good. 2. And then your last one. Perfect work. Right, those weights are going down. Just put them to one side, out the way. We're going to do some windscreen wipers with our legs. Lowering your knees to the right and to the left. Oops. And then we're into a little bit more core work. Okay, so feet back down on the mat. Hands are going to go behind your head. Elbows wide. I want you to lift your chest. Bring your legs up into a tabletop. You're going to extend those legs. You're going to lower one leg, lift, lower the other leg. So we're getting in a little bit of flexibility, a little bit of strengthening in those hip flexors as well. Good. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift for this one. Try to keep that chest lifted, Trinny. So lifting the chest, working the stomach, that's it. We're here for 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, you're going to bend those knees. Now we need to lift a little bit higher. You're going to reach that right leg forwards and go to the left knee. Back to the center, just go to the left knee 10 times. 8. Good, keeping that right leg out straight. So it's a fixed position with that right leg, or your left leg, and just keep going to that right knee. 3, 2, last one, and then we're going to switch. That right knee comes in, you extend the other leg. Twist, inhale, center, exhale, twist. Using the breath. Exhale, when you twist, it's going to help you to twist that a little bit more. 3, 2, last one. Perfect, right. Give those knees a little hug, rock from side to side. We should feel like those abdominals are awake. Okay, now we're going to come into another ab exercise. Feet are going to go flat down. Toes are going to go up to the sky. You're actually going to walk your heels out, reach your arms above head, and then you're going to bring them back a little bit. So this one is going to help fire up the lower abdominals a little bit more. So pushing the heels in, activating the back of your legs, keeping your lower back on the mat. And you almost want to really contract the stomach. So even though your arms are reaching, you're trying to think of like a banana shape with your body. And that way you're going to get a little bit more activation. So it's a small exercise, but it should feel a little intense, especially after the previous one. Make sure you keep the lower back down. Keep your hips from shifting. You want to keep them nice and neutral the whole time. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Good. Turning over. You're going to come onto your forearms and we're into a plank variation. So lengthening out your legs, hips are going to be tucked in here. And then I want you to lift your hips, pushing your chest towards your knees, lower back into a plank. Lift your hips. So we're coming into sort of a dolphin pose in yoga, or a pike as we call it in Pilates. And then back down into your plank. And it's nice and slow, nice and controlled. Good. We're here for another 15 seconds. Sit, go for 3. For 2. And then your last one, you're going to lift. Come back into your plank, hold it. 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Relax in your child's pose. Okay, reaching those arms forwards. We're going to come into a mermaid and then we're going to be stretching. Slowly rolling up. Good. So, mermaid time. We're going to have the right inside of the ankle up to the sky and the left outside of the ankle up to the sky. Arms go wide, hips are slightly tucked in. Take a deep breath in. You're going to lean up and over to your right, reaching that left arm, and exhale, reach underneath that right arm. So we're getting in a little bit of a stretch there. And just be gentle. If it doesn't feel good, don't push yourself through pain. Just take it nice and easy. Reaching under, so we're getting in lateral flexion for the spine. We're getting in a little bit of a stretch, a gentle stretch for the hips, and a stretch for the lats as well. Good. Last one on this side. Reaching over and under. Nice, back to the center. Push up and over. Good, then we're going to switch. So the legs go in the opposite direction. Arms nice and wide. Deep breath in, reaching over onto your left forearm, reaching up and over that right arm. Then we reach under that left armpit. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, push off. So you're using a little bit of tricep and a little bit of shoulder. Back to the center, reaching over and under. Good. And then your last one on this side, then we're going to go into our stretching. Over, reach under. Nice, back to the center, reaching up and over. Good. Turning over completely. You're going to very gently flex the spine, holding it. Very gently extend. One more of each. Good. Come to the center. And we're going to stretch with our Pilates rings, or you can use a band, and we're going to just lie down and relax for a moment. Okay, so placing both feet in it first of all. Take a deep breath in, draw the knees towards the torso, and exhale, extend the legs, dropping the toes down towards your torso. So it's an inhale to bend and an exhale to extend. Good, we're going to extend one last time with both feet in, then bend your knees, take your left leg out, lengthen the leg along the floor. Draw the toes towards you. And you're going to pull the legs slightly across the body. We're just going to relax there for a few moments. Place your left hand down on your mat, and I want you to turn your head to the right. That way you might feel a nice stretch in the neck. And we're also getting that little spiral through the spine. Holding here for another 4. Good. 2, 1. Back to the center. Hold it there. Draw the leg towards you. You can now use both hands. Good. Holding it for another 3, 2, 1. Switch. Left foot in. Right leg lengthens out. Pull the leg slightly across the body with your left hand. Look to your left. Right arm relaxes down by the side of your body. Good. So you're feeling a bit of a stretch in the side of the leg, and you're encouraging more stretch in the back of the leg too. Nice, come back to the center, draw that leg towards you, both hands go into that Pilates ring. And you can straighten out that leg, good, enjoying the stretch. For 3, 2, 1, and release. Nice, put that Pilates ring away for a moment. cross your right ankle over your left knee. You're going to lift your hips slightly, grab hold of that right thigh, so and you're going to try and pull that leg or press it away from your hip socket. If you just think about that, just to create a little bit of space. Hips go back down. You're going to take hold of the back of your left thigh or the top of your left shin and hold the figure 4 stretch. It's very serene out there today. Maybe it's because Heathrow has closed down for the whole day. For the whole day. Because there was a fire nearby and they had a huge power outage.
Really?
So Heathrow is not in action today.
Oh my God.
Chaos that's going to cause.
I can hear planes in the sky.
Yeah, they're
So they're going to Gatwick.
probably Gatwick instead. I didn't read the whole article. Right. Switching sides. Place your foot down, lift your hips slightly, grab hold of your left leg, draw it away from your hip socket a little bit, and then lower the hips back down. Take hold of the back of your right thigh, draw the leg towards you. Good, see if you can draw the leg towards you a little bit more. Richmond must be very quiet today. And release. Right, windscreen wipers one last time. Then we're going to turn over and stretch out our hip flexors. Bring your feet back towards each other, turn onto your side, push yourself up.
Maria, darling, could I have some hot water in them?
Right foot forwards,
Maria?
right forearm on your right
Hot
thigh.
water in them?
Reaching that left arm up and lean over to the right. And I would say today's workout was a great one if maybe you're feeling a bit tired but you still want to do something, do some weights. You're not going to exert yourself massively, but you are going to do something for your body. So it wasn't all easy, was it, Trinny?
No, it wasn't, but it was really thorough.
Back to the centre and switch. Tucking in, big reach up with that right arm, leaning over to the left. Holding for 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to the centre. You're going to step forwards with your right foot. Soften the knees. Take a deep breath in. Shrug off the shoulders. Shake the head yes, shake it no. Make sure you're feeling nice and loosened up. Take a really deep breath in again. You're going to exhale. Come up onto your feet or come up to standing. Roll those shoulders back and you're done.
We're done. We're done. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Do tell your friends if you feel that they would like to have a little bit of encouragement, and do subscribe. I'm sure you've subscribed to watch it now, but if you're watching it later and you want to catch us live, you need to have subscribed. And we look forward to seeing you again on when... We're not going to do Sunday yoga, and I'm away in New York next week, so it'll be the week after.